that engaged in interference, while members of Congress attempted to conduct legitimate oversight of ICE facilities. Everyone, whether you are American or not, should be deeply disturbed and worried about Trump's abuse of power.
We're going to play a quick video now showing this.
Want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Hey.
Why this beat so cold?
We will make America proud again. And you try to we will make America wealthy again. And yes, together, we will make America great again.
Once again, they say, Rick, sir, why, sir, why do we have to do it again, sir? You know, they play the video, they play the evidence out, you know, loud and clear. You know, nothing's done. We ought to just walk in Washington, Congress. I mean, just all we might as well just walk in and say, everybody, get on the floor, get against the wall, put your hands up. Yeah, put your hands behind your back and just start walking people out. Full-blown investigations, audits, interrogations. Some of them need to be interrogated. People need to be held accountable, man. This lady here's a disgrace. A district is failing. She think wearing these big reading glasses is gonna make everything better. You know, this lady's a corrupt disgrace. Got these big old reading glasses on. Like her district ain't failing. I mean, man, I ought to be in handcuffs. And is that a Gucci designer pen on her suit? Is that a Gucci pen designer on her suit? You know, millions of dollars and real estate and all this and that, and on $100,000 salary. People are worth millions of dollars. People are laughing, going to the bank, smiling. You know, I'm sick of all this crap. I'm sick of these elected officials, these politicians, people in Congress, people on both sides. The hell with the Democrats, the GOP, everybody. They done piss Rick off. They say, Rick, sir, please calm down, sir. You're scaring me, sir. Rick, please, sir. Rick, please don't shit on yourself, sir. Are you constipated, Rick? Please, sir. What's going on, family? We are rooting for America, man. We are rooting for President Trump. It's been a crazy week, man. Happy Saturday to everybody. You know, Elon Musk and put a tampon in and dropped his pantyhose on the floor and got that ditty all up on his booty cheeks. We don't know what to expect next. You know, we don't know what's going on. You know, if it was a stage, a setup, or we need to just take Elon Musk's devices away. You know, we don't know, man. But we are rooting for President Trump. Prayers for America, praying for peace, common sense, a better way of life for everybody. The big, beautiful bill. You know, well, how do y'all feel about it? Let me know in the comment section about everything that's going on, man. We know that the big, beautiful bill has stirred up a complete hot mess. You know, I made a joke about it in there in our previous videos of saying, if I was to write the bill, it would have a lot of things in there for, you know, for the people. We would take out certain stuff, you know, abolish the IRS. And when I said no property tax, some people, you know, thought it was, you know, that they're just like, I'm just dumb or something. Like, Rick, it's the city, the school. You're paying for this and that. I know. I'm a homeowner. I know. I'm a homeowner. I know what, you know, I know about all of it. I promise you. It's called making an inside joke. A lot of the stuff that I come on here and say, sometimes I'm joking, even though there's a lot of truth when it comes to joking. A lot of people get it. A lot of the family members on the channel get my jokes. But for some of y'all that want to be the smart person, go right ahead, leave a beautiful comment down below. I appreciate you. But I know a lot of us on here are homeowners, or we know how the corrupt scam works. It's a complete scam. And come to find out, we really don't own anything. It's really all just temporary. And we don't own anything. And we all got to pay taxes and die, huh? In the corrupt scam. That's why this is why we say things like abolish it all. Abolish all this stuff that has been ripping off Americans. People get to the end of the year and can't pay none of the stuff back. People work hard, 100 hours a week, 30, 40, 50, 100 hours a week, trying to get their businesses off the ground. They finally reach a little bit of success and somebody comes in and say, give me that. Give me that. Give me that as well. What the hell are you talking about? Get out my house. You ain't work hard. You ain't put the blood, sweat, and tears in. And then you look where our money's going to. Sesame Street. Or they said they sent it over there for this and that. The LGBTQ surgeries. People over there. You said what? How fast can shrimp run on the treadmill? What the hell? What is that? I ain't never heard of that. And then you see the list of stuff and don't know what the hell the list of stuff is. This is where my money is going. And then what is this? EPR, NPR, PBS? This is where I tax, and then illegals? What? People sleeping in beautiful hotels? And this veterans on the street? What the hell is going on? We got to figure this out. Wait a second. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. They say, Rick, sir, please get into the video. It's been 10, 15 minutes, sir. Calm down, Rick. Please, sir. It's Saturday, Rick. Calm down, sir. All right, family. Let's jump into this. Jasmine Crocket, the new leader, the new person of the party that's, everybody got the spotlight on. And I say keep sending her out there. Keep making it worse for Democrats. This is why they don't got nobody. And this is why you got ESPN sportcasting hosts polling better than Democrats. Hopefully y'all don't hear my dogs in there playing with these toys. They're making all these noises. Hey, fellas, y'all calm down in there and relax. They in there fighting. They in the playpen fighting, Shout out to my puppies, man. They gonna be some true gangsters when I get done with them. We're going through common sense training right now. They 10 weeks. I'm telling you, about week 20, them fellas are gonna be sharp. Sharp fellas. They're gonna be sharp. Yeah, they're gonna be sharp. Yeah, buddy. Right now, they just have IQs of stop signs, and all they do is piss everywhere. But don't worry, we're gonna get all that figured out. Them fellas are gonna know how to salute and everything. I'm telling you, them fellas are gonna be sharp patriots when I'm done with them. So if y'all hear any background noise, it's my puppies. I apologize.
Is criminalizing legislative oversight, and the Republicans on this committee are helping them to do so.
Here we go.
Rep. McIver didn't engage in interference. It was ICE.
Yes, she did. Yeah, and we've seen the video where she assaulted. They should have put that big heifer in jail. She got arrested, but that big heifer should have been held accountable. I'm telling you.
That engaged in interference while members of Congress attempted to conduct legitimate oversight of ICE facilities. Everyone, whether you are American or not, should be deeply disturbed and worried about Trump's abuse of power.
Oh, you see how it starts there? How she started and then how it goes straight to Trump's power? What the hell? I'm telling you, man, people like this woman here need to be walked out, man. She should have been walked out long time ago.
They're attacking universities for teaching things they don't like.
Look, here goes the same rhetoric, propaganda, the same fear mongering, They're
attacking law firms for representing clients that they don't like. This hearing and these charges are an attempt at political intimidation.
Oh, brother.
The 3 members in Newark were exercising their constitutional duties to check an out-of-control executive branch. This entire situation happened because of the unjust arrest of Mayor Baraka.
The American people made their choices overwhelmingly clear by rejecting these chaotic and terrible policies.
We spoke loud and clear, didn't we, Chairman? We spoke loud and clear.
They removed President Biden and Border Czar Harris.
In a landslide, you know, they spoke loud and clear. The hell with these activists, the hell with these judges. Y'all don't outrank the president. We voted for common sense. Common sense. Take y'all butt down there to Ukraine. Take y'all butt down there to El Salvador. Send your paycheck down there too. We done with all this crap, man.
Republicans control of the House, the Senate, and the presidency. And now, President Trump is back in office and finally doing what should have been done years ago, restoring order, rebuilding capacity, and demanding accountability. But he inherited a system that has been pushed past its breaking point.
Yeah, this is a corrupt piece of a mess. You know, po Trump, po fella can't sleep at night. You know, Congress don't make anything any better. You know, I mean, just a complete circus down there in Washington. I tell you, people need to be put on the floor, searched, audited, investigated, thrown against the wall, walked out. Yeah, that's what I'm just saying. They say, Rick, sir, please calm down, sir. Rick, sir, please. Oh, can't get nothing done with these people, man. And they're not for the people. And they run the same scam talking points.
ICE has more than 7.6 million aliens on the non-detained docket, up 135% since the day that Biden took office. Agents are scrambling to track dangerous individuals who should have been deported long ago. Right now, ICE needs more detention space than it ever did. But the same voices that created this chaos are now trying to shut down the very detention facilities that are needed to fix it. That's why this hearing matters. From New York to California, local politicians are actively working to undermine federal immigration enforcement. Perhaps the most egregious effort is in my home state, the great state of New Jersey. And we're going to play a quick video now showing this.
Put that big heifer in jail. Put that big heifer in jail. Put that big nasty sloppy heifer in jail.
Underway at the ICE detention center in Newark.
We've seen at least 2 ambulances try to pull into this ICE detention facility here in Newark, New Jersey, and they turned that ambulance.
These people have lost their mind, man.
The detention facility holds members of MS-13, murderers, arsonists, drug traffickers.
And right now, as I'm recording, we have breaking news. I'm breaking this to y'all right now. Anti-ICE riders in California just blocked and vandalized a U.S. Marshals bus. Oh, man, these people have lost their mind.
American killers.
We want freedom. Free our people.
I wish these people cared this much about actual Americans. I mean, man, I wish they cared this much about actual Americans. Actual Americans.
This is sacred ground. Free our people. This is not a legal facility.
From the moment Delaney Hall was reauthorized to operate as a detention facility, it has been under constant, relentless political assault. Local officials have used inspections, lawsuits, and bureaucratic hurdles as weapons, not to make the facility was operational, but to completely shut it down. Outside of the facility, there have been coordinated protests led by political figures, including Newark, New Jersey's own mayor, who publicly vowed to, quote, padlock the building if necessary, and declared that immigration enforcement of criminals is not welcome in his city. This isn't oversight. That's not oversight. That's obstruction. There's a big difference. It's lawfare designed to undermine federal authorities and score political points at the expense of our public safety. On May 9th, the tension culminated in a shameful display by the mayor of Newark, New Jersey, and members of Congress who stormed into the facility without clearance, without following protocol, and physically disrupted law enforcement operations. They cursed at staff. They shoved past security. They assaulted federal law enforcement officers.
Assault!
And for what?
Put that heifer in jail, prison, slammer yard, turn the lights up. And this woman here just failing all around, and her district is just failing. And they ought to take this woman, and she should have been arrested a long time ago, man. Tons of these Democrats, people. A disgrace, man. The circus continues. The show continues with these people, and she think it's gonna make everything better when she put on these big ass reading glasses. Unbelievable, man. What y'all think of all this, man? You know, let me know in the comment section. I love y'all, family. I'm on a roll today, I promise you. I'm just gonna come on here and keep it real. I'm not sugarcoating it. I'm not holding my tongue. God dog it, I'm sick of seeing what's going on with these people. I'm waiting for more arrests. You know? So much going on, don't know what to believe anymore. Elon Musk then put his pantyhose on and tow his drawers. You know? Poor Trump just can't catch a break. Our poor president, man. Please, man, let our fella get a break and let him drink a glass of water or something. Poor fella can't drink a glass of water. Dealing with you idiots. But hey, I love y'all, family. Y'all have an amazing rest of your week. Rest of your weekend. Enjoy y'all weekend, man. You know. Politics is a dirty game, and the world of politics right now is crazy. It's been one crazy week, man, you know. So, I love y'all. God bless you all. And I'll catch y'all on the next one, man. Peace and love, family.